thought, gosh, I wish things were simpler? I know lots of people have in this crazy world that we're living in right now. Janice Russell talking to you today about 3 things you can do to make your life a little bit simpler. They'll take a tiny bit of time, but in the end, things will be simpler. So the first one is mail. Now, you probably get a lot of mail each day, and some of it is junk mail. So the first thing I'm going to suggest that you do is get yourself off the junk mail lists. There are a couple of different ways to do that. First of all, you can get yourself off the list so that you don't keep receiving credit card offers. Now, if you're ever in the market for a credit card, I'm sure you can find offers online aplenty. But if you stop them from coming to your house, then things will be simpler because you'll have fewer envelopes to open and fewer pieces of paper to shred. Also, when it comes to mail, you can decrease the amount of junk mail that comes in. At the very end of this video, we will give you a couple of links to places that can help you get off these lists. Now, the second thing, magazines. Whether you have them in paper format or you have them on your computer or on your tablet, they are still magazines. And if you get a lot of them, then that creates a lot of junk. Again, whether physical junk or electronic junk. It also creates a lot of stress because you feel like you have to read them, and then you feel like you have to do something with the articles that you may want to refer to again, or that you may want to read to again, or that you want to send to somebody to read. So the first thing I want you to do is think about simplifying by decreasing your number of subscriptions. Generally, people can only read about 1 weekly magazine and 2 monthly magazines, and we won't even go into the newspapers, but you can reduce those so that you're only getting the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or just maybe the Sunday paper. So think about at least not renewing magazines or subscribing to new ones, and that will make your life simpler. The third thing, the computer or the tablet or your smartphone. We have so many ways to get information, it just becomes very, very stressful. So I want you to think about, first of all, decreasing the amount of time you spend going down that rabbit trail of, I'm going to look at this one thing and, oop, there's something from there I want to go look at. Oh, now I've got 3 more things to look at. So the first thing is sort of knowing what information you're going for when you go on the internet. Putting a few boundaries around the amount of time you spend or around the number of websites you go to, but also having a really good way to keep track of your information. So, for example, some people print it out and file it. I'm not necessarily suggesting that. I'm a big proponent of using Evernote. I also have a great way of bookmarking sites so that I can get back to them easily. So you just think of ways that might help you to feel more comfortable with the information, and that again will increase the simplicity because you won't be spending nearly as much time looking or re-looking for that information. Now, if you need help in any of these areas or others to make your life simpler, give us a call here at Minding Your Matters and we'll be happy to help you, whether it's in your office or in your home. Have a productive day.